the truth. When she smiles at you, she'll say that angels don't lie.
Hey, beautifuls, welcome to Angels Don't Lie. I'm your host, Jeanne Street, and I'm so happy that you're here today. And today we are talking how to stop caring about what other people think about your spiritual growth. And this is a big deal because when we start aligning with our truth, when we start working with what feels really good for us, we will always come up with a little resistance. So stay tuned. I've got a great show for you, and let's get busy. Beautiful. So our first step in aligning with our truth, right, is first there's an awareness, right? An awareness that we want to be in this groove, and we want to be moving with love, and we want to have an experience that we've been craving and been longing for. And most of the time, when we start awakening to this truth, we'll be met with some resistance and that opposition from the people that even are in our family. They're in our inner circle, and they'll be like, no, you can't do that, or no, that doesn't make sense, or I want you to stay the same. And we get so caught up in what other people will think that we don't necessarily want to rock that boat. Make sense? I mean, this is human nature. So if you're feeling like this is totally what's going on in your life, you're not alone, right? I can tell you my truth of working in my alignment of unplugging from things that no longer serve me. People came up with this opposition. They started to create storylines around what I was doing, and it created drama, right? Oh, Jeannie's, she's pulling away. She doesn't want to be our friend, or she's not doing this because she thinks she's better. And none of that was true. None of that was a fact. There was no drama for me. There was no argument for me. There was just time that I was reflecting on my own. There was time I was sitting still with how I was going to be a better person, how I was going to show up for my family, for the people that I loved in a better way. That's what I was doing. That's what my goal was to decontaminate from the fear that I had been living in. And I wanted to create boundaries, soft boundaries, in which I could do that from. So the first step is the realization that you are the light. You are the light. What do I mean by that? The first step of that whole belief or whole stop worrying that what other people are going to think is that you must believe in your own light. You must believe that you are this beautiful soul that is meant to be here. And though there have may been things in your life, there may have been experiences, you have made decisions that maybe weren't of the highest and best good. Maybe they weren't the things that you would like to, even speak about. But look, you are who you are, and you've had these experiences because you're supposed to learn from them, because you're supposed to grow from them. You're supposed to evolve from them, right? So this is your soul evolution, is that you don't have to stay the same, that you get to choose. So the more you start to reflect on this inner light, and this is the work we're going to talk about today. How can you do this? How can you reflect on your inner light when you have self-sabotaging behaviors? And look, guys, I'll be completely honest with you. This self-sabotaging behavior is not mine alone. This is something I know I've done, but I also know that I follow great people that had the same things. They did the same conversations. They talked down to themselves. And what I learned from being around them, what I learned from releasing my own shame, is that trauma, pain, our past, they cause these barriers where we don't see truth. And these barriers are the lies that keep us from living in the place that we want to live. So let me reinforce this as well. Like, here on earth, that's beautiful. But what about our departed loved ones? What about when we have shame and we haven't healed from a relationship that's crossed over? Or what if we're in so much grief that we're afraid to go forward because our loved one, we feel like we'll be angry or judging, or we'll feel like we don't love them on the other side if we maybe get a new relationship. Maybe it's a love relationship. Maybe your spouse passed away and you're afraid he's going to judge you or she's going to judge you. And maybe they feel like you won't have, respect and love if you move forward and move on. And that's the lie. That's the lie. Fear wants you to believe that, right? Fear wants you to believe that you're meant to be alone, that you're not supposed to have new experiences. But love will tell you that new experiences are going to bring you to healing. New experiences are going to bring you closer to your loved one, not further away. That your relationship continues, but it's not the same. And you're meant to have new physical experiences while you're here. While you're here. Their soul's evolving on the other side. Their soul is in this continuum of healing and being brighter and shinier and being the light for you, because that's what their job is now, to be the light for you. So they're trying to guide you to the highest and best. They know what your soul needs now. They no longer want you to hold on to a past that's no longer serving you. The problem is our guilt holds us in a place of shame. Our guilt, our fear of what others will think, keeps our light from being seen. It keeps us from shining our light. What if, and just try this out for a moment, what if your loved one was telling you to go forward and be the light because you're going to heal other people? When you meet this new soul, when you allow and open your heart to have a new relationship, that your light is actually going to bring healing, and your departed loved one can work through you to even transcend their pain, to heal something that maybe you didn't heal in the relationship together, and that you will go forward, and all of this new energy is going to bring great growth for both in your and this new soul, you and this new relationship. What if? So hold on to the what ifs, because that's the power of the beauty of love. Love transcends all pain. So if you're holding on to shame, then how can you go into the spiritual alignment fully? Of course, you're going to be holding on to the worry and fear of what others are going to say. But those are the lies. And just flat out, we don't even need to make this confusing. Those are the lies. You are the light. You are the light. So let's do a little bit of an exercise about bringing you back into your own light, about holding sacred space for you. What do you think? I think it'll be great. So all I want you to do is take a moment to breathe fully in through your nose. And as you're doing that, you're going to bring your awareness all the way down to the soles of your feet. Okay, so you're going to breathe in. You're going to hold that breath. And then you're going to fully exhale out of your mouth. And as you're doing it, I want you to bring the awareness all the way down to the soles of your feet and allow yourself to be marinated in this energy, this in both feet, in the right foot and the left foot. Just feel the difference in the right sole from the left sole. Feel the connection to your foot, to where it's standing. Now notice both feet and how they're standing. Place them on the ground if you can't feel them. Put them flat on the ground. Now breathe into the right sole. Hold it. Release. Now breathe into the left sole. Hold it and release. Now breathe into both. Hold it and release. Your souls are connecting you to your place here on earth. Breathing in is your birthright. Holding that sacred space for yourself, for where you're walking on this planet, is perfect. It's beautiful. It's meant to be. Breathe it in. Hold that energy. Feel the earth below you. No matter where you are, no matter what building you're in, feel the earth. rising through the foundation of where you are. Feel your feet as if they're holding this sacred ground. You're meant to be here. Breathe it in. Curl your toes, grasp it. Really hold it. And slowly release it. Breathe it in again. Bring it all the way down. Squeeze those toes. Hold that ground. Feel it. Let it vibrate. Hold it. Don't release. Hold, hold, hold. Hold as long as you can. Release. Feel that rising. Feel the rising energy. Put your hands over your heart. And I want you just to repeat, I am the light. I am that I am. I am the light. I am that I am. I am the light of God. I am that I am. I am the light of God. Hold that in. Hold that in. Do it again. I am that I am. I am the light of God. You are the light. You are the light. It's you. You're being the light. It's beautiful. You're drawing it in. You're honoring it. Go ahead and reach your hand up. I love doing this. And just bring the energy down. Connect it with your heart. As if you're grabbing from the heavens and you're grabbing the love that's available for you. It's the truth of your soul, right? Your highest soul self. And you're just going to bring it in. And you're going to hold it in your heart. And you're just going to lean into it. And hold it and breathe. I am that I am. I am the light of God. This remembrance, this truth, this is you. Let this integrate. Let yourself feel this. Relax. Move your hands. Shake them out. Move your shoulders. Roll it around. Go ahead and grab your journal now. Like if you're listening or if you're watching the video here, that's great. Grab your journal. And what I want you to do is I want you just to simply write down on the page, I'm here for a reason. I am here for a reason. And listen, your spirituality is not about religion, right? Your spirituality is about you claiming the light, the God light within you, the truth that your soul's meant to be here. You've had these experiences and it's time for you to move forward. No matter what your pain is, no wonder what grief you've been through or what experiences have stopped you. Today's a different day. This moment is your moment. So you're claiming the space for you. I am here for a reason. Statement, period, exclamation part. Like just write this down. Claim this space. Own it. I am here for a reason. Go ahead and write underneath that. I am the light of God. I am that I am. I am the light of God. Write it, write it, write it with conviction, with the truth behind it. So now let's talk about the feelings of this. The feelings, right? Because as we're moving in this alignment of grooving with our spirituality, of grooving with what is meant for us, of owning our life, of really reclaiming the truth and healing from the pain, the grief, the sorrow, the sadness, whatever it is that's holding us in the space. Let's go on the feelings of what feels good right now, what we just did. Let's talk about that. How does your body feel right now? 0 to 10, 0 being, I feel really awful, or 10, I feel really good, Jeannie. Where are you? What's your number? Where are you? Do you feel good? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling joyful? Like, what's your word? Write this down. Write your number, where you are, how you feel, 0 to 10, 10 being the highest, 0 being the worst. And then how is it that you're feeling? Do you feel like you're grooving? Do you feel like you're high vibe? Do you feel like you're hopeful? What are you feeling? So when we go into these feelings, this is what our loved ones say, pay attention. Because if we're feeling bad all the time, that's when we're low vibe. That's when we're not going to have these great experiences. That's when we're going to be caught up in really caring what other people are saying about us. Right? And we're going to be really, really caring. And what somebody has to say about you or your spirituality or the way you want to grow is none of their dang business. Listen, you're only making it your business. You're only responding or being defensive because you're not plugged in. You're not believing your own truth. You're not connected to the feelings of, I want this. I'm claiming this. I want to heal this grief. I don't want to live in this much pain anymore. So once you do that, you're not going to worry about the outside world because they don't get to dictate how much time you have to be grieving before you move forward. Nobody gets to dictate that. Your soul does. You do. Like if you want to move forward, if you're ready to have this new experience and new relationships, if you're ready to be expansive, whatever that means for your soul, whatever that means for you as a human, you can't give a shit what people are thinking about you, right? You must like lay that out. You must like let that go. So know that here's another opportunity for our journal, right? Where we can have this experience of releasing. So what is no longer serving you? What is coming up in this moment? What is coming up? What are you feeling? What's going on? What's no longer serving you? What behavior are you holding on to that's claiming your joy? That's separating you from moving forward or having these experiences that you want to have. What is it? We're all different. We're all different. We have different experiences, right? Right? So judgment gets me. I get to my judgment. I'm self-critical, and that then causes me to have really strong opinions of things I see that I don't like. So I got to calm that down. I got to counteract that pain, right? Because the only reason I'm having a strong opinion is because it's bringing up a pain in me. It's bringing a reaction in me to something I haven't yet healed. So I can do something about that, right? I can't do something about other people or about how they feel or what they're doing in their life. I can't change them. I don't want to. I want to change me. I want to be more spiritually aligned. I want to be grooving higher. I want to be at peace. I want to have the love, right? But we're very real. We're very human. We're not above pain. So we all are going to have it. It's just a matter of what we're going to do with it. How are we going to heal it? Right? So you want to be the spiritual guru girl. You want a guy. You want to be moving and grooving. You want to be in love. You have faith. You believe in God, but you don't go to church or you don't show up in the same way because these beliefs or these opinions have caused pain for you. Let's heal them. Let's not worry about what other people are going to think. Let's start grooving in what matters for you. Let's start matters for you and what God wants for you. All right, so we're done with that. You are the light. You have to claim your light. You have to be your light. You have to fill your being with light. So we just did that with that exercise about breathing in, holding on to the soles of our feet, claiming it. Do you feel it? Did it rush through you? If not, go back and practice it. Breathe in light. Hold it. And release the old. Claim it. Breathe it in. You are the light. I am the light. I am the light. I am the light. Keep repeating it. Perfect. Now we're going to move on to the next step in how to not care what somebody else says about your spiritual journey or care about what they think of you, is how to disconnect. This is a big one, guys, because this one is something that we all do. We hold on, well, she's going to think this, and I have this belief, and we'll get out of it, we'll forgive it, and then we're right back into it. We're plugged in, and they come and they talk low to us, or they come and they throw their mud at, and we're connected, and they're draining us. And energy vampires, I get this all the time, like, how do I disconnect from energy, Jeannie? I don't know how to do it. So this is 101 of being in your own alignment, right? We talk about claiming your space. You've done it with connecting to the soles of your feet, right? And this energy of 101 is, how do we kindly release somebody? So I don't believe in cutting cords. God said we don't burn our bridges. We don't break off and cause pain to somebody else because we feel it's going to be a safety for us, unless there are some extraordinary circumstances for it. In our everyday life, where we live in this moment of hey, I can't hang out with X, Y, and Z anymore because they're low vibe, because I'm in drama, because they create drama, or there's toxicity and it's not serving my soul. How then do you remove yourself and remove their energy without causing pain to somebody else? You ready? Really gentle steps. First, there's an easement. First, there's a forgiveness. You do this before you do anything. You work on the energy of what you have control of, which is you. Right? We take a look in the mirror. We say, all right, this is not the vibe I want to have. This is not the person I want to be. I'm engaging in some behavior that I am not proud of. So I can stop this now. I'm not going to do this anymore. And so I'm going to breathe in and I'm going to be still. And when it's presented to me, I have the opportunity to say, thanks, I'm not going to be going there with them. So whatever this situation is, so let's just talk about if it's drama, for instance, or gossip, right? This is a famous thing. People will get in a circle and they'll start giving their opinion, right? Especially on the political forefront that we have going on right now. People want you to hear what they believe, and they believe it with such conviction, and they believe it with such anger. And so then they'll be defensive of their beliefs. And it can be really overwhelming, right? Because there's no room for love there. So how do you get yourself out of the situation where you don't want to have the conversation, and you have your own beliefs and you have your own soft opinions and you're willing to learn and grow? Is that's how you first do it. You learn, where am I being so structured? Why is this coming back to me, number one? Am I so strong in my judgments and opinions that I keep seeing this and it keeps replaying? How can I soften me? We start with ourselves. We never start with somebody else. We never point a finger. We never judge. We start with, how can I be the change? Somebody brings up a political conversation or any conversation that you are uncomfortable with, you listen. And when the opportunity arises, you bow out and you say, thank you. Thank you, I got to go get this call. Thank you, this is uncomfortable and I don't want to go there. We use our words and we express them with kindness. Thank you, I don't want to go there. Thank you, I don't want to have that conversation. And so we've let them know, I appreciate you, by saying thank you. We let them know, here's my olive branch. I'm going to extend it. And now I'm going to leave. If we leave harshly, they'll feel attacked. They'll come at us more. That's no fun. If we leave with the last word of needing to have the last word, and oh no, like, where are you? We'll never leave on the last word. It'll always be a lower vibe. So you want to go on the highest vibe, right? Your opinion does matter, but let's hold it in sacred space first. Let's hold it in love and ask God, does this need to be said? Do I need to be expressing this here? Or is there a way for me to express it in another way that will serve instead of cause pain? So ask yourself these questions. And as you're walking away, you're bowing in reverence. You know, you don't physically have to bow to them, but in your mind and inside, you're saying, thank you for this time and energy, and I'm going to leave this energy with you. I don't need to be plugged into you. So it's almost like we're disconnecting their cord. And I've talked to you about this on the show many times. We talk about the energy cords and what they look like. And we talk about the Twizzlers, how the angel showed me that looks like the peel and eat Twizzlers. Like, between the two of us right now, we have this cord of energy, and you're listening to me, and we're having this pure connection of love. And when we're done, I'm giving you back your cord, and I'm saying, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for participating in love. And you can do the same. You can say, here you go, here's your energy back. I don't need to be connected to you. I don't need to be held on and kept in a place where I don't have to be me. So we release your energy. And we say bye-bye, and we take ours with us as we walk away. So we don't leave our energy behind, and we don't leave ourselves plugged into other people. And so we can go back in time. This is the cool thing about energy, is we can go into other relationships. We can go into past pains and traumas and events and situations where our energy is still being drained. This is work you do with a healer. This is work that I do with people all the time. We unplug, we heal. And we go through the motions of releasing and honoring. And it's such beautiful work. Sometimes the wounds are so deep we can't do them ourselves. That's when you need somebody. That's when you call a professional. That's when you get the help so you can be the light, right? We can't always do things on our own. So if you're struggling, reach out. If you're struggling and you need guidance and you need help and you're ready to go forward, you don't want the judgment, and you're ready to be on this high vibe and in rocking your spiritual loving self, then yeah, do it. Claim it. This is exactly what I've done. This is exactly what I see other healers doing and how they move forward in their lives to be the healer, right? To be the light wherever they're meant to be. We can't be who we're supposed to be or what we're supposed to be if we're not claiming that light yet, if we're not doing our own work. The work. It's the hard part. The work, the claiming, the renewing. But you've got it. Like, I promise you, you've got it. You can do it. It's beautiful and it's light and it's gorgeous and you're gorgeous and it's perfect. So don't stress. Don't stress. Just find your way. Find your way back. Claim your space. Breathe in. Connect. Ask your departed loved one, the one you're craving to have that connection with. Ask them to help you. Ask them to be there for you. Ask them for the guidance. And watch what they drop in front of you. Watch all of a sudden this beautiful magic that starts happening. You will be like, whoa, this is just like crazy beautiful. And then come tell me about it. Come tell me about your confirmations. Come share your stories with me. Email me. Put it on social media. Go to my blogs. Like, share it with me. I want to know. I want to know what your confirmations are. I want to know when you're moving in the spiritual alignment, how groovy things are for you. Because that's the magic. That's the stuff that lights me up. Well, listen, I hope that this message today, this message helps you to stop caring what is on the outside and what other people are thinking or doing, and really care about you and your spiritual growth and your alignment, because you are the most important thing, the most important person, the most important soul. And you only get one you. You get one you. So from me and the angels and your team of light and your departed loved ones, I'll send you as much love. I send you with the blessings. I send you with bountiful loves and hugs, and that you can do this. You can claim and you can bring your light in. And you know why I know all this? Because angels don't lie. Have a most beautiful, beautiful day. God bless.